Hey kiddies, it's Dragon Lord Frodo, and I gotta get into this because some of the kiddies have seen what happened yesterday, got bits and pieces of what went on last night, and I just want to come on here and clarify a few things. So I got into it with MommaScrunch yesterday, and the reason I got into it with her was because, and I do understand that she's trying to help me and all that, and I do appreciate it, but the problem is that, again, when she tries to help me, it doesn't actually help me. It just makes things worse on me, and last night was yet another prime example of this shit. Now, MommaScrunch knows that because of my run-ins with police and getting arrested and going to jail, Erie County Holding Center, and the Niagara County Jail, that limits, considering the type of crimes that I was doing, how many times I was arrested. It's gotten to the point where my arrests are becoming, it's getting to the point where, how do I say this? Do I count every single time I was put in handcuffs to be an arrest? I don't know. But, oh. Do I count every single time that I got arrested, that I got, do I count every single time I was put in cuffs to be considered going to jail? I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little bit more accurate to refer to these instances as cases, as opposed to, arrests, okay? And I'm going to go through it again. First arrest, first court case, I should say. Hey, Willie. First court case, I should say, was between me and Clinton Rocco Carr, and that was because, that was a beef between me and Clinton Rocco Carr, and that resulted in a overnight stay in a holding, cell, which isn't actually, it's not actually jail, it's a holding cell, okay? I don't know, but that was ultimately dropped. The second one, again, another holding cell, this time with Barf, with that whole thing, oh, he's going to my house and he's going to my work. Okay, well, I went to Target. I had shopping to do. I had shopping to do. Oh, he's going to my house. Yeah, well, guess what? You're on a, your street is a major thoroughfare, okay? And what is it? The third arrest was with Katy Perry, Nee Rajewski, and that one I think I deserved. That one I definitely deserved. Because I literally said I wanted to, and we can roll Donald Trump. Alright? And I did, you know, I do feel bad about that. However, and I'm going to say it again and again, okay, I'm going to say it yet again, that even though I said that, okay, even though I know that it's wrong for me to make threats like that, no amount, I'm going to say this straight out, no amount of jail time, no amount of mental health therapy, no amount of medication, no amount of physical beatings or whatnot. Willie, cut the shit. Or get the spritz. Willie, no. None of that is going to ever change my mind about how I feel about Katy Perry, Nee Rajewski. Okay? Honestly, I think she's a fucking mess. I don't think that she is fit to raise children. But you know what? That's my opinion. Okay? And absolutely nothing is going to change the way I feel about Katy Perry, Nee Rajewski. Okay? So, I hope one day that somebody takes that kid out of the house. I hope one day that, you know, somebody actually does call Child Protective Services, and I hope that they find something. I don't hope that they find something, but you know what? I feel like there's something going on in the Perry Nee Rajewski household is what I'm saying. Because the way she acted, and I know people change, but you know what? The Katy Perry, Nee Rajewski, the last time I saw Katy Perry, Nee Rajewski, she was a mess. Okay? So, that was so long ago, but you know what? You know what? That was almost 15 years ago, but you know what? I still have it in my head that she's still like that. And until I see her again and can confirm that she has gotten her life straightened out, no, I am going to start thinking that she is still a slut, an alcoholic, that she is sloppy, that she's dirty, okay? So, don't give me that shit that people change. I know, people can change. But, you know what? The last time I saw her, she was a fucking mess. And my feelings are still the same. I just... And the fact that when I was hanging out with her back in the day, she swore up and down that she did not want to have kids. And now look at her. Out of control breeding. I don't think that's right. But whatever. Whatever. Not my call, you know. Fourth arrest. Well, this was the dumbest arrest of them all. I got arrested by a broad that works as a bouncer at the Mohawk place. Yeah, we just said the name of the place. And she had me arrested. Okay, get this. She had me arrested because I called her a fat bitch on the internet. And for good reason, too. She also was claiming that I was staking out her bar, which is only half true, because what was going on was I was putting on a peaceful, nonviolent protest against that bar, and I needed the film for, you know, safety reasons. So, you know how it is. Cause she was saying shit like, she was bringing up shit that had nothing to do with what was going on. Like I said, okay, so like around that time, I found a bed bug in my apartment on my couch. I didn't find any more. And that was like, what, 2019? I found one. And you know how they always say, oh, where there's one, there's millions. Well, maybe I got the one, you know, and got rid of the one. And I also, as soon as I saw that, I reported it to the building, and they came in here, and they fucking sprayed everything. So, and on top of that, every couple months or so, they come in all the apartments and put down you know, shit for like roaches, mice. I know we had mice at one point. I had one in my apartment on the 9th floor, but whatever. I thought I was going to be too high up for mice, but no, I'm not. Roaches, mice, and bed bugs, they go and do that every other month or whatever. And I found one, and I wrote on Facebook. I freaked out. I wrote on Facebook, this is what I said. I said, anyone know how to get a hold, anyone know how to get their hands on some DDT or some Agent Orange? And that's all I said. Okay, now if you know what DDT is and Agent Orange is, they're both pesticides. Okay, and yeah, they're used in war and shit, but you know, at their core, they are pesticides. And I wanted to get some DDT because that's like the most powerful insecticide you can find. And but the problem is it's kind of illegal because it'll kill the bugs in here. But it also kill like everything else that's in here. Me, the neighbors, my cat, the neighbor's cat, everything. And I'll be honest too, like at that time I was listening to a lot of Sodom. So, you know, Agent Orange. Agent Orange. The fire that doesn't burn. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. So, this broad at the bar thought that by me asking for Agent Orange and what was the other, DDT, that I was gonna use them. She thought I was gonna use them against, you know, the bars and shit. And I'm like, no. And she included that in the police report. Okay. And that was that whole thing was dropped. The other thing they said she said I was doing was it wasn't even toward her. It was toward other people in the metal scene. And I never actually, you know, did this to anybody. But she's claiming that I was sending people like Clint and who was the other one? Christina Pagan and Pat Pagan and all them. I was sending those people letters that the envelope was filled with a white powder, pretending it was anthrax, and I never did that. Okay, I never did that. They claim the FBI was here because of that. The FBI was never. They never talked to me about it. I was never questioned. In fact, the first time I've ever heard of such a thing was when she accused me of that on the police report when I got arrested. I actually turned myself in for that one. So we got. So what happened was I was at the clam bake, the Cheat the Wog of Police clam bake, and Dick Griffin, Detective Terry Griffin, Terrence Griffin, came up to me and said, "Hey, Mike, you know you got a warrant out for your arrest." And I'm like, "What?" And this was on a Friday. He's like, "Yeah, you gotta go turn yourself in on Monday, Buffalo Police." And I'm like, "What is this for?" It said, "Aggravated harassment." I'm like, what are the details of that? He's like, "I don't know." He's like, "I don't know. I just saw it's an aggravated harassment." I thought he was joking. And it was funny because I ran into the lesbians about a week before that at Pride, and I thought that was what that was all about. And so I went down to the police station. I said, "I heard I had a warrant out for my arrest. I'm here to take care of it." So I ran my shit. I did have a warrant. And they arrested me. And I was able to get in and out of jail within, you know, maybe like 2 hours or so. I don't remember. But I know I was back home before lunch. That's what I remember. Because I went down there like early in the morning. And then I was out before lunch. So I got to see the judge and all that before they released me, and that ended up turning into them just dropping the charge, but you know. And then the fifth arrest was with the lesbians. I got arrested. See, that's the thing. When you say arrest, what do you mean by that? Because technically I was arrested 3 times by the lesbians. Once was with Makuchi that came to my door. They arrested me, took me down to Niagara County jail, where I was just arraigned, and then they released me, and then I had to you know, do that fucking 3-mile walk down whatever street that is in Lockport. so I can get back to the bus stop. And that was right after I fucked up my leg. So you got that. Then the second time was like when I actually was arrested and sent to jail in May of 2021, and I had to do 60 days in Niagara County Jail with the pedophiles. And then the third time with them was over a criminal contempt charge. But I wasn't actually sentenced for that jail stay. They just wanted me to be in jail so I could get a psych evaluation done. So I did 42 days during the summer. And now I'm all done with the lesbians. I still got to abide by a 5-year restraining order. Whatever. And yeah, so as you can see here, I was arrested multiple times for pretty much the same crime. Okay? And here's the thing, okay? I told myself once I got my court case settled with those broads, I'm going to get a new cat, which I did. I got Willie. Willie's playing with his flippin' skinny that he broke the mechanism on. Bad boy, you broke the mechanism. And also I was gonna try to find a job. And you know, we got Willie, so now we gotta find a job. I didn't care what order I was gonna do because there's both things I wanted to have happen anyway. Okay? So I ended up, I got the cat, now I'm looking for a job. And looking for a job nowadays I think is super fucking difficult because it seems like a lot of these jobs these days are literally requiring you to have your own vehicle. I don't know why. Even if it's like some stupid fucking cleaning job where I only go to one location, they want you to have a vehicle. Because they want to know if they want to be sure. What it is they want to be sure that you can get out there. Which by the way, that's real. Honestly, that's really none of their fucking business. But whatever. So my mother, trying to be the help, and the help always backfires. Okay? But I gotta respect her because she is trying to help. The problem is that her version of help isn't even that good. It's just like, oh, let's just overwhelm you with bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that one time when I flipped out on her over the electric thing. That was bullshit. Because, you know why? You want to know why it's bullshit? Because the fact is that you know what it is? All I did was I asked her for a place to stay for the night so I can use my CPAP machine. I didn't ask her to go and, you know, call up the electric company for me. There's some things that I want to do on my own. Okay? And, you know, she'll sit there and say, well, what are you going to do when we're gone? Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You failed to teach me basic life skills, okay? And now you're bitching that, what are you gonna do when we're gone? You failed to teach me basic life skills like driving. So now I can't get a job because these places require me to be able to drive. Okay? Cleaning job, you need a car. Inventory, car. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm saying? And then she has the audacity to say, why do you need a car? Why the fuck do you need a car, Mom? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I want a car because I want to get a decent job, okay? So I don't have to settle with the job that you were trying to get me yesterday night, which I got to get into. So my mom has this thing that if I'm arrested in an area, let's say I'm arrested with from Cheektowaga, my mom thinks that I should not be going to Cheektowaga anymore. So we're gonna use that against her, and I've actually found a map of Buffalo and the surrounding areas. Lockport is not included though in this map. Sorry, I tried. But we can get a very good picture of where exactly I can and cannot go. So last night my mom's like, I went to the Dollar Tree at the Thruway Mall and they said they're hiring for stocking positions. Overnight stocker. Okay, well, you realize that the Thruway Mall is in Cheektowaga, right? And you realize that the Thruway Mall is also owned by Benderson, right? So here we go. I got a map here of Buffalo and the surrounding areas here, okay? And I modified this map to show where I can and cannot go, okay? So I don't know if you kiddies can see it. I hope to God that you could see my arrow here. So, here we go, okay? The blue spot right there, that blue spot, that's where I live. That's my neighborhood right there, that blue spot right there, okay? And anything in red is where I can't go. So, as you can see here, you go up this way, and there's a red spot here. And I apologize for the shitty Photoshop thing that I did. I did my best. I'm sorry. Blow me. Okay? So up here is Hurdle and Elmwood up here. And that's a place I can't go to because the Video Liquidators is over there. And also, across the street from the Video Liquidators is a place called Mod Pack. Okay? And Mod Pack is where Clinton Rocco Carr works. Video Liquidators is where Jeff Wacker works. So Jeff Wacker and Clinton Rocco Carr work right across the street from each other. Okay? So I can't go past the Video Liquidators. I can't go past Mod Pack. That would be considered stalking. And you come down here. Here's another little red spot here. That red spot, right above the blue spot, there's a red spot, and that is the Lexington Co-op. Okay, so we have around here, around this area here, we have to go around the corner and come back up. Okay? So we're banned from here, and we're banned from here. Okay, you see how I'm kind of boxed in here? You come down here a little bit more, and here's Allen and Delaware. Now, my mom says that I am not allowed within 3 blocks of the Benderson Development corporate building, which is on the corner of Allen Street and Delaware Avenue. That 3 block. When you think about it, though, that 3 blocks that cuts me off. I technically can't go to Allen and Elmwood anymore. I'm trying to think now. I forget if there's a street between Elmwood and Delaware on Allen. I can't remember. But that's a 3 block radius. So I'm not allowed within that 3 block circle. And my mom said that the Benderson lawyers patrol that 3 blocks looking for me. Okay, come down here, Mohawk Place. Can't go past there. Can't go near this place, the Mohawk Place. And then you come down here more, and this area here, this is like South Buffalo. This is what they call the Valley, okay? And I can't go here because this is where Jessica Ann D-Jack lives, okay? And she's a friend of those lesbians in Lockport. So I can't go anywhere in this red spot here. And then if you notice all the way on the right side here, there's this huge area covering over here with red. And I gotta apologize for my shitty Photoshop, but so let's break this bitch down, okay? This part up here is the town of Tonawanda, okay? This is where I can't go because of barf, okay? Remember I got arrested because I went to her Target. She doesn't even work at that Target anymore, but she still lives in that area. She still lives a couple blocks away from Target. So, can't go there because I might get spotted, okay, up here. Then over here is, this is all Williamsville area. Up in this corner here. This is like Williamsville area. And this area here, you can see that there's like a block here. This area here, okay, that's where the lesbians work. So I'm not allowed to go to their home, and I'm not allowed to be around them, and I'm not allowed to be around their work. Okay, interesting side note here. I accidentally violated the restraining order when I tried to go get Toby, because the bus that takes me out to the Eastern Hills Mall, I didn't realize it at first, but the bus that takes you out to the Eastern Hills Mall goes right past those women's daycare. Okay? And I'm not saying it just goes, I'm like saying it goes like through the parking lot. Okay? And I like completely forgot about it. Girls, please forgive me for that one. This shit's good, by the way. I bought this shit yesterday. Black truffle infused hot sauce. This shit is so good. But it's also really expensive. It's like $15 a bottle, okay? But it's so good. Good thing I give myself a 5-finger discount. Anyway, so can't be where they are, can't be where they go, whatever the fuck. So this is all Williamsville, can't go there. Okay? Moving on here, this whole block here. See this? There's like a whole block. This is actually like 4 separate areas. Okay, this whole block right here. This is Cheektowaga. Okay, that's where Katy Perry Rajewski hangs out. Okay. And that's also around where that, and I also bought this too. I bought this too at the store. Accent flavor enhancer. All it is MSG. I fucking love MSG, by the way. Okay? I don't think it's as harmful as people make it out to be. Because I don't have any fucking problem eating it. And you know what? Let me tell you something. What does this taste like? It's like an alternative to salt. It's so good, though. It's got like a bite to it. It's got like... How do I say it? It's like eating a Dorito without the flavor, if that makes sense. I don't know. So, like I said, this whole area, and I hope this is showing up the cursor. But this whole area is Cheektowaga. This is where that family, or that Dollar Tree was. That my mom said, oh, get a job there. I mean, I could get a job at the Dollar Tree up here. There's one on Elmwood that's closer, but that would require me to go up and go through this Lexington Co-op area, which means I would have to take the bus up, right? Get off at Auburn, go around the corner, get back on the bus, go up more, and then get off at Amherst Street, go around the corner to Hurdle, and then at that point I might as well just walk it, you know? So I don't go past the Mod Pack or the Video Liquidators. Okay? So this whole block here, this huge chunk here, is Cheektowaga. Now this part right here, this little square here, this is Lovejoy. Right here. This fucking square right here is Lovejoy. And you know my issue with Lovejoy, okay? Joe Conti, I'm afraid that he's gonna set me on fire one day. So, as you can see here, here's me again, and I'm cornered pretty much. So, and this is why I say I need to get out of Buffalo. I need to get out of New York State. And then over here, that's Canada. Okay, so here's the Peace Bridge that goes across. That's Canada. That's part of Canada right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me, whatever. I think up here, this little piece of land here, I believe is Grand Island. And then Lockport is above all this. So it is above Tonawanda, above Williamsville. It's like if you go like over here and then just go straight up, that's Lockport. So as you can see here, here's me again in the blue, and then every other place I can't go is in red. So I'm pretty much boxed in here. So the only thing I could do is like go west to the west side here, and then go down and avoid everything like that. But it's not that easy because of the way the buses run. Okay, I can't, you know, in order to get up here, I would have to take the bus up, get off at Auburn, go around the corner so I can avoid the Lexington Co-op, go around here, and then keep going, get off at Amherst Street, go around the corner to avoid the Video Liquidators and Mod Pack over here, and then come up Hurdle over here, and you know, so there's that. And in order to get over like this area here, which would be I believe like Blaisdell and Lackawanna and shit. This is all Lackawanna. This whole place is Lackawanna. So in order to get down here, I would have to take a bus going this way, okay, and then take another bus that goes this way, okay, and the bus will go down this way and this way. And then at the corner of D-Jack Street, I would have to get off and go around the corner there. Okay? So, there you go. So as you can see, I'm kind of surrounded by trouble. Okay? Now, just for shits and giggles, I ended up looking up this job, okay? And as you can see, we got jobs near me. I put in search location 14222. That's my my zip code. Okay. And yeah, you lied yet again. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are the same company now. See how it says Dollar Tree, Family Dollar? Okay. Family Dollar, Assistant Store Manager, 1384 Main Street. I believe that's just right at the corner here. But I'm not going to become Assistant Store Manager. Okay? I can even do this. Well, I'm not going to do it because whatever. I want to show everything here. Family Dollar, Assistant Manager. They're hiring for 2 assistant managers at Main Street and 1 store manager at Main Street, as you can see. Okay? Now we're going into another one. Family Dollar, Assistant Store Manager at Grant Street. That is up this way. Again, I'm not looking for an assistant store manager. We got another one. Assistant Store Manager, 265 West Ferry Street. I'm trying to figure out where exactly that is. I don't know. Store Manager, 400 Virginia Street. That's going down that way. That's, you know what that is? You know which one that is? That's the Family Dollar store that I rode my bike to. Okay? Remember I had my bike parked there? I went inside. That's the one. So, Virginia Street, okay, Family Dollar, Assistant Store Manager, 517 Niagara Street. Not exactly sure where that is either. On Niagara Street. But I can't picture where it is. Family Dollar again, Virginia Street, Assistant Store Manager. Assistant Store Manager, Virginia Street. Family Dollar, Assistant Store Manager, 459 William Street. And where exactly is that? I'm trying to think. Oh, I know where that is. I know exactly where that is now. Alright, we press next and we get more. Family Dollar, Assistant Store Manager. Union Road, Cheektowaga. Who the fuck knows? I think I know where that is. Dollar Tree, Operations Assistant Manager, 5451 Sheridan Drive in Williamsville. Again, more managers. And that's Williamsville. We can't go there. Dollar Tree, Merchandise Assistant Manager, Williamsville. You see what I'm doing here? Dollar Tree, store manager. Transit, Williamsville. Dollar Tree, operations assistant manager. Transit, Williamsville. Dollar Tree, merchandise assistant manager. Sheridan Drive, Williamsville. Family Dollar, assistant store manager, Ridge Road in Lackawanna. Again, manager. Assistant store manager, Abbott Road in Lackawanna. Another assistant store manager, Lackawanna. Another assistant store manager, but this one's on South Park in Lackawanna. Dollar Tree operations assistant manager, Grand Island. Operations assistant manager, North Tonawanda. Manager. There's another assistant manager, operations in North Tonawanda. Oh, here's another one. 3035 Niagara Falls Boulevard. Okay. Operations assistant manager, Blaisdell. Operations assistant manager, again in Blaisdell. Assistant store manager, French Road, Depew. That's way too far out. I don't even know how you would get out there. Dollar Tree, Depew, Transit Road. Operations assistant manager, Broadway, Depew. Dollar Tree, merchandise assistant manager, 89 River Road in North Tonawanda. Operations assistant manager, 89 River Road in North Tonawanda again. Operations assistant manager, Dollar Tree, Transit Road, East Amherst. Operations assistant manager, Niagara Falls Boulevard in Niagara Falls. Assistant store manager, Niagara Falls. Operations assistant manager, Niagara Falls. Dollar Tree, operations assistant manager, Orchard Park. Dollar Tree, operations assistant manager, Hamburg. Operation assistant manager, Dollar Tree, Niagara Falls. Operation assistant manager, Niagara Falls. Store manager, Sanborn. That's up near Lockport. Store manager, Sanborn. Assistant store manager, Derby. That's way out there. That's like going like Springville and that shit. That's past Hamburg. Operation assistant manager, East Aurora. That's out in the middle of nowhere. Operation assistant manager, Alden. That's near Wendy, actually. Wendy Prison. Operation assistant manager, South Transit Road, Lockport. So as you can see, we don't have any. There's none in that Thruway Mall Plaza. Now, let's try this. Cheektowaga, New York. Let's try to find the one. Let's try to find a store that was that my mom wanted me to work at, the Thruway Mall. Let's see, store manager, Broadway, store manager, Broadway, Buffalo, greeter, Buffalo, Broadway. Manager, South Ogden. Assistant store manager, Clinton. Assistant store manager, South Ogden. Buffalo. Genesee, Buffalo. For store managers. This is all store manager shit. Harlem Road, Cheektowaga, assistant manager. Seneca Street, assistant store manager. Dollar Tree, another Seneca location. Operations assistant manager, store manager, Seneca. Assistant store manager, Seneca. William Street, store assistant store manager. You see this? Bailey Avenue, assistant store manager, assistant store manager, assistant store manager, Delavan. Greeter. Buffalo. East Delavan. Assistant store manager, Bailey. Assistant store manager. Assistant store manager, Kensington. Main Street. All these are assistant store manager. Manager. Assistant store manager. Manager. Oh, here's the Thruway Plaza. Sorry, I kept calling it the Thruway Mall. It's actually called the Thruway Plaza. It used to be a mall, and then it became. Then they tore down the mall, and then they made it into a big plaza, which Benderson owns, by the way. Operations assistant manager. Assistant manager. As you can see, assistant. It's like I'm looking at this, I'm going crazy. Assistant. As you can see, where's the stocking position? Assistant manager, store manager, assistant manager at the one that I shop at. See? Assistant manager, oh my God. Assistant. See? I keep going down. Store manager. There's one thing there for now. Let's put this in. Stocking. Where's the stocking? There's no stocking positions. It's all managers. Okay, let's put overnight. I'm just going to put overnight and see what comes up. There's no jobs that match your criteria. Okay. So, as you can see here, nothing. Where's the job you're talking about, Mom? Where is it? I'm trying to figure this out. Where the hell is it? Go back to this again, and look at all this red that's surrounding. I go in any one of these areas, I'm going to state prison. Okay? And I used to be safe in Cheektowaga, but now, as I heard, all the dicks that I know are retired in Cheektowaga. Dick Griffin retired. Okay, Dick Stick Booty retired. Dick the Legend Bowman retired. Dick Turnbull Who else? Jensen. Who else? Dick Stewie. Dick Rick Roll or whatever the fuck his name is. All the dicks retired. I was told yesterday that I was like, you know, you don't have any more protection in Cheektowaga. All the dicks you know are retired. So that's why I was able to go to Cheektowaga for so long. Because I knew if I had a problem with somebody over in Cheektowaga, you know, I knew I could just talk my way out of it. So like if, let's say I run into Katy Perry Nee Rajewski at a place in Cheektowaga, okay? And she wants to claim I did this to her and did that to her. I would have all these dicks working extra hard for me to clear my name. But not anymore. Not anymore. They all retired. It's all new people that don't know what's going on. So, there you have it. This is why it's hard for me to get a job. Because this thing here, these little spots here, I'm boxed in. Okay? I'm pretty much boxed in on all sides. So, having this visual representation here, this is why I need to move out of New York State. Okay? So, before anyone says it, guys, this is Canada right here. That's Canada. You know why that's Canada? And you go, oh, well, Canada's north. Yeah, well, in Buffalo, Canada's west, okay? Because there's that little piece of Canada that comes down. And so you have to go west. It's like the Niagara Peninsula, it's called. And that's what you get onto. And then you make your way up the peninsula. And then Toronto is like up here. It's like farther up. So like Lockport is up here. Lockport's like up there. It's north of this block here. Toronto would be north of like all this. And it'll be across the Lake Ontario. So there you go. This is Dryden North Photo. And I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching that.